Hi, welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us for our session today. New Year, New Goals, 2024 Goal Setting and Matching Session uh, brought by Tatjana. I'll give a small intro. So, Tatjana is a data science bootcamp grad from Lee Wagon. And after finishing the bootcamp, she co founded Codum, where she empowers individuals to reach their learning goals in tech. Before founding Codum, she worked as a business development. She worked in business development in Munich. So over to you, Tatiana. Thank you for joining us today.
Thank you, Soumya, for the introduction and the welcome. So let me share my screen with you. Or let me put this. All right. I hope you can all see my screen well. So also warm welcome from me to this session on the power of accountability partnerships. And this session is meant to set yourself up for success to master your Women Who Code challenge. We'll be talking about a bit about habits and some tips on building strong habits, because building strong learning habits is great for consistent growth. And then also tell you how you can find your accountability partner to rock your Women Who Code challenge. Because we're doing this because we know that online learning can sometimes get frustrating, lonely, and you get stuck or you fall behind. And or I know because I've been there myself. And this is also why we have founded Codum. So like Soumya has mentioned, at Codum, our mission is to empower individuals to reach their learning goals in tech self-directed. And together with my co-founder and sister, Isabella, we are building Codum. And a little bit about us. So we are both Women Who Code members, and Isabella was a former Women Who Code volunteer also. And without Women Who Code, Codum wouldn't exist. I can say it like this, actually, because Codum used to be an initiative that Isabella has started as a Woman Who Code volunteer, and it was called Buddy Me Up, the initiative, where she matched Women Who Code members with each other into accountability partnership to support their learning journey. And realizing that it's not only Women Who Code members, but it's actually a huge topic for online learners, that actually 90% of online learners fail to complete their course. That's when she realized, okay, the potential is great to support so many learners worldwide, and when Buddy Me Up turned into Codum. We are based in Germany. So this is where we're working from, also where I'm calling from today. And our user base is super global. It's an online topic. People worldwide have learning goals in tech. And even though our user base is super diverse, they all have the same challenge, and this is accountability, and this is why they join Codum. I actually was one of the very first Codum users. So back then it was so great for myself starting off with an accountability partner of the same level, because my partner back then, she was also a Woman Who Code member, and we both had no clue about Python. And together we started to learn and actually finished our first From Zero to Hero Python course. And that's since then I'm a very strong believer into accountability partnership. Isabella and myself, we both started self-teaching and later did coding bootcamps also in Isabella Web Dev and myself in data science. So we have been learning a lot online, and we are still learning a lot online, and also have our own learning goals for 2024. And I'm sure that you all also, especially in the past weeks, took some time to reflect and also to set your intentions for 2024. And and I hope that that you are prepared to build strong learning habits to reach those goals, because this is essential for consistent growth on your tech learning journeys. So a little bit about habits, or what actually a habit is. So a habit is a routine or behavior that is performed regularly and in many cases automatically. So sometimes we don't even realize that things are a habit that we do. And habits are the small decisions and actions we perform daily. So they start with very small decisions, and the more often you do them, the more automatically you do it. And you also have, I think you always think about good habits, but then there are a lot of like bad habits we have. And I think it's great to think about, okay, what are my good and what are my bad habits? And there's actually, this definition is from James Clear. He wrote Atomic Habits, and this is a great book I can recommend to help you, create great habits and get rid of bad habits. So now I want to give you some tips to build those strong learning habits. I'm sure you have heard most of them already, but it's always a great reminder, especially now as it's the beginning of the new year. You're about to start your Women Who Code challenge, 100 Days of Code challenge, and other habits you might want to form. So I still want to share them with you. One very important thing is plan your steps and also start small. So map out a roadmap and break it down into small milestones, and really avoid starting too many topics at once to not feel overwhelmed. And for myself, if I want to start too many things, in the end, I don't do any of them, but I do different things. So one step at a time and not too many topics at once. Then while you plan your roadmap and you break down your small steps, still be flexible. So while you commit to this plan, to this roadmap, don't be too harsh on yourself if you miss a session, if you weren't able to be as consistent as you wanted to be. Just adapt and adjust your schedule as needed to keep motivated working or following your own roadmap. And then it's while you have your roadmap and then you're flexible on it, try to be consistent or be consistent. And a way to enforce this is to try to learn at the same time and at the same place. And consistency reinforces your learning habits. So it's not about a motivation peak. I don't know if you know the graph where you have a motivation peak, but then it goes down. But if you're consistent, you eventually will make progress, consistent growth. And another thing is to track your progress. So manifest your, let's say, 224 intentions and track your progress. And it's great to be able to reflect better on your actions over time, and then also to adjust where it's needed. And seeing your own improvement is a powerful motivator. We actually at Codum created over Christmas a free accountability tracker. I will share the link in the chat in case this is interesting for some of you. Feel free to have a look. You can decide if you want to have it public or private, and it's also great inspiration to see what other people are actually learning and what habits they want to build. It's not only their learning goals, but also other life goals. So it helps also for reflection to see what other people, reflection and inspiration, what other people are working on. So now we have the roadmap. We know that consistency and trying to have a routine helps us still flexible on our roadmap, and we also know that we want to track our progress and have our intentions set and be motivated by our own progress. But now the most important part is to stay accountable to this plan that we are making. And here we are great supporters, as mentioned, of accountability partnerships. So share your goal with your accountability partner, with others, and it can be such a motivation boost or commitment boost if you know that someone else, so your accountability partner, is cheering for you. And also you're more likely to show up and to do the tasks you want to do if you know that someone else is counting on you. It's basically the same thing than in sports. If you want to go for a run, at least I know many people it works that's where they understand is if you want to go for a run in the morning and you know someone is waiting for you, so a running buddy, let's say, you are going to wake up and you are going to meet this person. But if you're just saying for yourself, tomorrow morning I will go for a run, and it's too cozy in your bed, you might stay in bed and regret later that you didn't go for a run. And that's the same thing with accountability partnerships in learning. And this is also why we are here, because we want you to know about learning with an accountability partner to reach your learning goals with the Women Who Code partner for the challenge that you are planning to do. So what is an accountability partnership? It's a mutual beneficial relationship where two individuals commit to regularly checking in with each other to help each other achieve their goals and to stay accountable to their own commitments. And I've had multiple accountability partnerships so far. I've just started one a few days ago, and it's always great because you match with someone who's very like-minded like you, has the same challenges, and is motivated to overcome them together. And often you have a lot of things in common, but then also everybody brings in new things, so you learn, but you still have enough in common to motivate each other, and yeah, to exchange, and also talking about code, for instance, with someone, challenging each other, or just supporting someone. That's really great, and I'm very happy that we could already match more than 2,000 users on Codum from all over. So we're happy to tell you also about accountability partnerships in learning. So how can you get matched to your accountability partner on Codum is, you have to follow a few steps. So the first step is that you sign up on codum.cc. You can either use this QR code, I will show it later as well, or just follow the URL. And then once you signed up, please make sure to add the Women Who Code community tag to your profile. So you can do it either in the login process, or later you go to your profile and you can add the Women Who Code community tag. It's great to see who else is from Women Who Code, and also we consider this in the matching. After you signed up, you have to be matched to a buddy. You have to fill out the Match Me with a Buddy form. You will leave some information that is necessary for us to find you the best match. So for the matching algorithm, to find you the most like-minded accountability partner. So this is the form. You will start with choosing a topic. So you will see that you have here 3 buckets: data science, web development, and other. And below you have the areas you want to focus on. So all Women Who Code challenges and tracks are you're able to select. So if you're not in data science, not in web development, you choose others, and then you can still choose, for example, mobile, iOS, Android, and the same with the programming language in the other fields as well, and cloud, everything. You will find everything there that Women Who Code covers. And then other, you will press next. So the form guides you. Other information that we consider in the matching are time zone, then study availability, preferred gender of match, and learning goal, and how often you want to meet your buddy. So you will see this, and this is all information that we consider in the matching pool. And one very important aspect for us at Codum is commitment. So before you can submit the Match Me with a Buddy form, we need some proof of commitment, because we want to ensure that we have only committed and motivating learners in the matching pool. And this is why at the end of the form, to join for free, you can follow here a link. You will see a video from me, and you will respond to this video either with a message, with a text message, an audio, or a video as well. And after you submit this, we will share a voucher code with you that you can sign up for free. The questions that we ask in the video is what is your learning goals and your challenges, just to understand a bit what you expect from the accountability partnership. And then we are very happy to invite you to the matching pool for free. Up here you see a commitment slider, so you can choose on which you want to do, but here you can join for free. And the commitment slider, you can slide and see what happens. It describes what you can do there. So to skip this, you could pay the commitment fee. So we just want to make sure that everybody is committed and motivated to learn. So after you submitted the form, you are in the matching pool, and we will take care to find you the best buddy, accountability partner. So once you are matched, it's time to get started together. Your dashboard on Codum will change. You will be notified from Codum who your accountability partner is. And it's important that you commit to connect at least once per week with your accountability partner. It can be in a video call. It can also be just check in the chat or on the WWCode Slack. And the accountability partnerships are always set for 5 weeks. So in this special matching pool for Women Who Code, the matching will be tomorrow already. So the signups will close tomorrow, and it will run through until the February 4th. At the end, you can decide, I want to continue working with my accountability partner, or I want a new accountability partner, or I want to pause. Make sure to plan and track your progress on the platform, and also to endorse other accountability partner teams. So you'll see what other teams are working on, and you can endorse them on Codum. What you and your buddy are working on is up to you. So you will choose which activities, I'm assuming a cool Women Who Code challenge, you are following and you would like to do during the accountability partnership. And you and your accountability partner, you can either work on activities together. So if you're following the same challenge and you're in the same pace, you can say maybe really work together on this challenge, like step by step, have the same to-dos for the next meetup and so on. Or you can also work separately and share your learnings. So maybe you're working on a bit of different challenges or have different learning goals, but use this still to keep another accountable, to share your learnings, and to motivate each other to keep going. Here, maybe it's really interesting that maybe I can give some examples how accountability partners work together. So, for example, some they really set fixed dates in the week where they meet in a video call for co-focus sessions. Others they just meet and exchange how did it go this week or not. Others meet daily for half an hour and actually work on the same challenge. So it's really, really different. And for example, my accountability partner this month, we are on Monday we text each other what our goals are, and on Friday we are sending each other a video how it went. And on Wednesdays we meet for a 1-hour learning session. I'm just giving some inspiration here. So now it's now the important things, the timeline. So the match announcement will be tomorrow, 11th of January at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So to be part of this matching happening tomorrow, make sure to sign up and fill out the Match Me with a Buddy form on Codum by tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. You will then be pretty soon announced who your accountability partner will be. So this will be tomorrow around 12 p.m. Eastern Time. And then once you know who your accountability partner is, like I've said, it's running for 4 weeks. You commit for 4 weeks. of being a supportive, motivated, committed accountability partner, and then you will get the same back. And once this time is over, I've mentioned before, you can indicate that you want to continue with your working with your accountability partner, or you want to get matched to a new accountability partner. Please note that this is kind of a special session for Women Who Code challenge participants, or for everyone from Women Who Code. And the usual match day on Codum is the 7th of each month. So if you encounter a misleading countdown on Codum, ignore it. The matches will be announced tomorrow, and then everything is all set for you. Yeah, so the summary of the dates, I was just talking a lot about them, is tomorrow. So maybe make it your goal to sign up now, or to sign up just after the session, submit the form, and especially sign up soon if you plan to join for free, because you will receive a voucher code from us still to enter it and submit the form on time. We will be checking the responses. We will try to answer as quick as possible to share the voucher codes. And then the end of this first 4-week accountability partnership will be February 4th. So now I'm sharing the link here again, and maybe I can share it in the chat as well. So this is the link you can follow to sign up, or follow the QR code, and I hope that you all have the same experience. This first quote is from actually a Woman Who Code member, when we have done a Woman Who Code matching in the past, where she said, "This has been the most consistent I have been ever working towards a goal." So I hope you can say this. I hope you and your accountability partner achieve the same. And we are looking forward to find you your accountability partner and support you also beyond the Women Who Code challenge, and to support you to reach your challenge goals. If you have questions before or during or after your accountability partnership, please reach out to me in the Women Who Code Slack. I'm in the Women Who Code Python channel, but also in the overall Women Who Code Slack workspace. And you'll find me there also with Tatjana Hoesch. You can also write me an email, and I'm happy to answer any questions. And please, if there is some issue, also message me, because we usually find solutions for everything. And also now I'm happy. I'm sure we still have a lot of time left for some Q&As that you might have, and otherwise maybe I will just share some frequently asked questions. So let me check the chat. If you have questions, feel free to share them now into the chat, and otherwise I will go through some frequently asked questions. The Codum screen with the steps again. Yes, let me go back. So I think you mean probably this. So sign up on Codum, select the Women Who Code community tag, fill out the Match Me with a Buddy form, choose a topic and enter the other information, and then prove your commitment. There are 2 options. One is you can join for free, and the other one is the commitment fee to skip this step, and then submit the form and you can get started. So I will go slowly through this again. I don't know which page exactly meant. So this is basically how the flow is going to look. And after this, submitting this, you will be announced tomorrow who your accountability partner is and your dashboard changes, and then you get started working. So maybe I will leave this open to just remind you about the sign up deadline. Please try to sign up as soon as possible, and And also, if you miss the sign-up deadline, you will be not part of the matching pool tomorrow, but the next matching is on February 7th again. And you will also see, we already have from 2 days from the 7th when we matched, there's already Python Women Who Code Challenge accountability partners working on preparing on the Python challenge. All right, get me back here. Thanks, Amanda. Thanks, Amanda, for your question. A course provider voucher is, we do have course providers that vouch for their students. So you will receive the voucher code when you follow the link and you look at my video ask, and then if you respond to it, you will receive it per email. And great to see you, Lina. Great to hear that you had a your first accountability partner meeting, and also happy to hear that it went fantastic. I wish you a great 3 weeks, almost 4 weeks ahead. Okay, Sabrina, I will take a note of this, and then to maybe a note to solve it immediately. If there is, like, you can also choose any other location that has the same time zone, because it's only important for the time zone for us. But I will have definitely a look into this, what the issue could be. But maybe you find another time zone that for as a quick fix. But I will definitely take note of it. Thanks for letting me know. All right. Are there any other questions? I can also maybe some frequently asked questions are if it's possible to join worldwide. Yes, it's 100% online, so anyone can join from anywhere. Then another question is if it's for all. Okay, here's a new question in the chat. If you wanted to do machine learning, what would be the option? So you can choose data science, and then you can choose the programming language, so probably Python. And with that, you will be in the right matching pool. Yeah. Awesome. Then also all coding levels are invited to join. We match on experience as well, and also and also sorry, there was something popping up, and also depending on who's in the matching pool, you will be matched to the most like-minded. It can happen that there has to be like a compromise on, for example, time zone or learning goal, depending on who's in the matching pool. But so far, everybody has found a good way. All right. The Women Who Code tag will be in your profile. So if you go to profile, you can select the Women Who Code. You can select the Woman Who Code tag, and then it will be part of your profile. So so for example, if someone clicks on your profile, sees, oh, this person is a Woman Who Code member. So you will probably see a lot of Women Who Code members on Codum. Okay. Thanks for your question, Fang. The same thing with the location arrow. Maybe try, as I mentioned before, as a quick fix, try to enter a location that's the same time zone, because we consider the time zone in the matching. And then it should work. And I will also take note of this, that this is a issue. But if I will see if your sign up went through, and if not, I will find it. I will help you with that and get back to you. But yeah, as mentioned, the time zone is important. So maybe you find a different location that works within the same time zone as a quick fix, especially since we are going to match tomorrow already. All right. Thank you. And yeah, I would say let's see if there are any questions left. Then it's your chance to ask them now. But like I've said, you can also reach out to me later. And is there a voucher code available to thanks, Rika, for your question. You will receive a voucher code after following the link where you will respond to a video ask of me sharing with us your learning goal and also what you expect from your accountability partnership. And then you will receive an email with a voucher code from us to join for free. Awesome. All right.
Thank you so much for the session, Tatjana. Love the tips at the beginning, by the way.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
trying.
I totally agree with the one on like putting too many goals. I think it's very easy to get overwhelmed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One more question that we had was if you would be sharing these slides
Mm-hmm.
in the chat.
Yeah.
And also just to let everyone know, we are recording this session, so you can check out the Woman Who Code YouTube channel, and we should be posting it over the next couple of days, so you can find the recording for this session there.
Cool. Yeah, I'm happy to share the slides in this chat. I just have to check how this works, and then okay. Well, do you know if I can share documents in the chat, Soumya?
I think you would have to share a link, and if you can, then people can check the Woman Code Python Slack for the document. We can upload it over there. But if you have a link, you should be able to upload that here.
Okay. Let me quickly see if I can do it quickly. Otherwise, we will get it. Okay, we will share it in the Slack. It would
Okay,
take
yeah,
too
no
long now
problem.
to see the to see the how they access and everything to follow.
Yeah. It'll take like a couple minutes. So, we'll share the a link to the slides or like the document in the Woman Who Code Python channel, Slack, basically. But you can find the recording of this session uploaded to the Woman Who Code YouTube channel in the next couple of days for sure.
Cool. Then yeah, thank you, Soumya, and good luck.
Thank you so much for the session, Tatjana.
All right, bye bye.
Bye.